What's up, guys? Welcome to an episode of Stuff We Don't Mention. So let's get started. Stuff we don't mention is like people use those phrases potato, potato. Like, if you use the word potato, just shoot yourself. Don't really do that because I know 90% of people probably listen to me, but who the hell's watching this anyways? But if you say potato, like who goes to a restaurant? Like, let's be real here. Who goes to a restaurant and says, hey, let me get a potato and egg sandwich? Like, I don't think anybody says that, you know? Because if you did, I'm pretty sure they would look at you like, the hell is this guy talking about? What's wrong with him? Potato? Did he not go to proper English school? Like, what's going on? But potato is the correct way. Like, potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Like, nobody says that. Tomato is not a word. Potato is not a word. You know, nobody says that stuff. So, can we just agree that potato is the correct way to say things? I mean, like, come on, guys. Another thing we don't mention is how much we use the words LOL and LMAO. The other day, for example, I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and I had told her, I was like, ha ha ha, LOL. That's so funny, right? In person. Like, I think we become so connected to our phones that we can't even have a normal conversation. At least for me at the most. But I told her LOL, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I felt stupid for 5 seconds. And you know, everybody knows like I'm the smartest person in the world. But come on, really? Y'all gonna knock me for that? But anyways, I said LOL, so I had to put my phone down for like 5 minutes, and that's like the most I've ever put my phone down for. 5 minutes, 5 whole minutes. Completely changed my life. I went outside, got some sun, came back inside, got back under the covers, grabbed my phone, turned on YouTube on my TV, and bam, I was set. I was happy again. I was whole. Another thing we don't mention is the downfall of MySpace. Like, what happened to MySpace? Like, it just completely died. It was like the best thing that ever happened social media wise, because you had music, you could edit your own profile. Like, MySpace was like the Android of social medias. And I don't even like Androids, but MySpace lets you create and edit everything on your profile. It lets you add music, playlist, everything, background pictures, all of that. You could add bling when bling was the thing back in the day, back in the early 2000s, when everything was like just chrome everything, like unnecessary things. Like, I know, like in my family, like I had a bunch of Mexicans and we just had chrome rims for no reason. Like, it didn't even look good, just had big old chrome rims, you know. I was like, what are you doing spending money on this? This is ugly, come on. But anyways, I just, like, you see all the stuff on Facebook, everything's like so political and stuff like that. Everybody's all just talking shit on Facebook. Everybody's like, oh, Facebook this, Facebook, did you check Facebook out on this, Facebook said this. Like, we become so reliant on Facebook for our news media that we don't even watch the fucking news anymore. Like, it's become so political. But MySpace was like the chill spot. Like, you hit people up, you had your best friends list, you know. The only problem you would have on MySpace was like your friends saying, hey, how come I'm not in your top friends list? You're like, oh shit, my bad. That's all you can say. They'd be like, nah, bro, it's okay. And you just play your music when people were searching your profile. Like, it was so chill. Like, what happened to that? Yo, we need to bring that back. We need to sign a petition or start something. You know, get MySpace back. Come on, bro. Another thing we don't mention, and the last thing I want to mention on this video is the gas prices. They're just ridiculous. Come on. What is it, like 260, 261 for gas now? Like the average? Like, it's ridiculous. Come on. Like, why does gas have to be so much? You know, I'm no fucking economist or whatever, but gas is expensive. And they know they can charge that much because it's supply and demand. But we have so much oil in this world that gas should not be that much. There should be like a fucking cap on how much gas should be, because that is ridiculous. You know, 261, like, come on. Like, I remember back in the day, not back, I say back in the day, this is fucking like an old man. Back in the day, you kidding me? No, like few years back it was like 4 something. That was ridiculous. And now it's like going back to that. Like we need to just like cap it. Like yo, you know what? I think like $1.85 should be the most, cause 2 something is like too expensive because it starts adding up. Especially if a big old truck. Like I used to have a big Chevy, and it would take me like $70 just to fill up every week. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna have to get a car. So I had to get a car because the truck was, way too much on gas. And like with the car now, I got this every 2 weeks I fill up. But I had to get rid of something that I've always wanted because it was too expensive because of gas. I could afford everything else, the car payments, all the insurance, but the gas was more than everything. It was more than my bills. I was like, I had to get rid of this and get this later. So I had to get rid of my truck, sadly. But there's just a lot of things we don't mention and we don't talk about. But I'm just glad I could bring them up. And, I hope I entertained y'all. If not, I'm sorry, but I'm not at the same time. So I will see y'all next week. Thank y'all for entertaining me. Leave a comment down below. Like the video, share it, do what you gotta do. Much love and support, guys.